Welcome in, everyone. Thanks, Brian, for the raid. Hi, Jano. Congrats on second. Sorry for the little extra delay, but you know when the lead says, "Hey, do you have 1 minute?" Yeah, sure. That's gonna be 1 minute. So we're catching back right up where we left this afternoon. Food being the major concern. Well, that's nothing. Confined. Why are you... What? Inside it. Squeeze me? That's not how it works. And I'm curious to see how those guys... What? Rock pile from what? It's some meat or something? So let's take this. So we had... bed, poke shell, jail. I think we got them all. At least for now. Okay, they're all confined until we play, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we got the Sharknado going before we end stream. That was cool. Also reminds me, you guys are gonna work. One thing, okay, we're almost done with that. Next thing I want to get going is get some airflow tiles on both sides of those guys. The plan is I want to use those for O2 generation. I don't want to deal with them domesticated, at least not for now. So we're just gonna be sure that they stay in water. The others are there. Insufficient liquid. What the? Okay. So that works, that works. Thought we had more. Where are they? Ooh. Wait, what? Hold the phone. We have like 2 weirdos. Let's get play for a bit. We got one there. There's 3 of those. Wait. So... How does the exchange work? Do I have to give sushi? Or I have to give the other stuff? Because the palm seed, we can get to that. The gasket, We're trying to get to that anyway. The other one, I think, wanted a gasket. Like, is there a way to know what you wanted? Okay, you want sushi roll. Now, are you playing on classic size or spaced out size? We need pearl. Okay, well, we can get pearl. Because I'm on the, like, moonlit size. So my map is not gonna be that big. Gonna have to find it fast. Because we're already, I think that this, like, thingy, like, warm stuff replaced the oil biome. We got the bee biome that's generally close to the bottom of the map, so I don't think I have much left to go downwards this way. Upwards, we still didn't see space. And we got... Yay! That's what I wanted. We're gonna put you right there. Right there. Here we go. So we're gonna be able to mix all of that together. Oh, we got a print. What do we get? I don't like it. Let's see science with digging. Do I really want to go with bionic right now? I mean, I got a wetsuit that I could remove from whoever has it and put it on chip. That would help. Then also have to deal with the batteries and everything. How far are we from... Because power is not an issue. As soon as we can get the rubber, we're fine with the gaskets and everything to make more turbines. And we've got a few of those around, so I'm not too concerned. That's the problem. Well, it's only 2 research ahead. And after we can make the batteries and whatnot. But also, solar is going to be one thing on this one, because we don't have meteors. So solar panel getting to glass. Can we use the pearls to make the solar panels? That'd be nice. Glassy, 200 kilos. I mean, the glassy includes pearl. So we could use the pearl to make the solar panels, and just let me double check. Yeah, we got no meteor showers, so that's free power we don't need to care about. Plus all those guys. But this makes heat. Not that much, but over time, gonna have to think about it. Okay, so one harvest is 50. Well, we got a bunch of wild ones. There. I mean, they're harvest ready anyway, so if we can dive into it, we can just get it right away. So let's see about that, something like this. Diamond plant. Let's look at that. Oh yeah, the Seerkins. Okay. I mean, I'd rather make diamonds out of it than eat it. Like I said, taste is not that bad, but texture sucks. Like, imagine the worst way you can screw up jello with full of rubble and mutts in it. That's what you get. Sea Urchin Sushis. Okay, well, I tried it once and that one time was enough. And the taste is not bad. It's the texture that's like, ugh. City, Dalian, China. Pufferfish, though, ooh. I understand why people risk their life for it. That's good. Or the other option was... Okay, there's no way we're skipping on Nick B. Like, perfect mechatronics engineer. No, there's no way I can skip that guy. Food. Okay, even if I take him, I still got food for 3 cycles for 5 dupes. O2s might be a bit tight. Worst case, we got water, open air electrolyzer, and deal with it. Yeah, that's like perfect mechatronics engineer. Like there's no way I'm skipping Igby, so we're gonna have to find a way to make it work. He's gonna be operating and building. Gonna need a bed. Research wise, well, since I didn't take a bionic, I don't need to go that way right away. Did we get everything for plum toilets? No, sieve. No, it's not Stream Element. It's nutty.gg. You can search it on YouTube, NUTTY, if I'm not mistaken. He does a lot of streaming stuff and everything. That's one of his like little free widgets you can get. No, like before I left for my trip, there were rumors like Stream Element is shutting down and everything, and I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah, but Nutty, if like most of my butt stuff, I got it from there, so a lot of cool stuff to get into. problem is I needed a cook. Wait, what? Oh, because of the crab, but the crab is gone. I don't want to breach the freezing zone right now. But how can I get across all that water to go upstairs without draining everything? Ugh. Oh, maybe if we go to the right, something like this, and then go up this way. Alright, bon appetit, catch you later. Because that's another forest biome. Temperatures are gonna be good. And we can go up in there, on the side from the water, and see what we got up there. Because I'd like to just keep that cold as much as I can for now. Temperatures are starting to rack a little bit up. And we're gonna be out of water. Ew. That ain't good. I don't want to drain this one. Can drain a bit of this, I guess. Because that's good, that's good, that's good. That's salt. Oh, nice. They started boxing up those guys. I went a bit too high on this one, but fine. There's that sand. So we can't dig this. Because do we have salt water? Yeah, we got one, we just don't know where. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for those guys. They still eat. No, it's still lime the problem, because I need the bacon fish to be able to poop lime. For that they need phosphorite. Those guys, as long as I can save them wild, they're gonna be fine. If I'm not mistaken, those are the guys I need sulfur, right? No, they need coquina, and coquina needs sulfur. No, just random materials can get. What was the thing with sulfur? This guy? Yeah. Those guys too, I want to keep them wild. Because we don't have a sulfur geyser. There's some ore that you can deal with. Basically, it's lead ore. That when you refine it, you're gonna get sulfur out of it. But it's not crazy amounts. And yeah, I don't want to rely on that. Now the problem is I took Igby and I forgot to restyle him as part of the Dino crew. There's no question Igby is getting the best PJ ever with the butt flap. Thank you. That's done. Oh, that needs to move there. Oops. The pressure is high up there. And we got good pressure. Well, it's kind of weird because we still have the oxalite. I feel like those guys are quite overpowered. Who's my farmer? Kai, why you? Because you don't give a shit about it, right? So that's the pearls we're gonna need to go up and make solar power. Because I feel like O2 is doing nicely with just natural stuff we got around. Power is okay-ish. But if we can get to the surface, lay down a bunch of solar panels, we can start thinking about getting some bionics in the mix. As long as we can get the rubber to make, like, who got the suit? I think it's Kai that got it. Like the one you get on this little coal track right there. No, it's not Kai. Who did I give it to? Well, oh, Hammer got it. Look at that sexy swimsuit. Come on, Hammer, you're nailing it. Got clay. From where? Oh, okay, good. And gas-wise, oh, got a bit of PO2 right there, but it's nothing. Okay, so let's carve this. What? Oh, wait a minute. Marine trip. That's something new. Diamond powered. Jeez, wow. Okay, so we need that thing that makes diamonds to feed into this, so we can shave this to get the sulfur for whatever, I don't remember, that was using sulfur. And the loops on this DLC, wow. Hey Delcut, how's the wiggling? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, well, I guess it came out today. Everybody's on it. Like, it's been 3 weeks since I played. I was just waiting for that because I packed up my shit right before I leave for my trip. I was closing my computer and they released the open test branch. I was like, oh, come on. So I tried to avoid the spoilers as much as I could. But it's quite interesting. Oh, we got a sleep machine. We got the way in. Like, there's so much stuff. It's clearly not intended to be like a beginner-friendly thing. The loops you have to jump through to get your stuff going, think one of my favorite right now is those guys. If they work as I thought, like as I think they do, it's basically easy food. Okay, it's just mush bar, but it's mush bar forever from just salt, and you got so much salt around, it's just a joke. But yeah, it's quite nice, and the art on that, amazing. I love it. A little bit overwhelming on the colors and everything, to be honest, but I like it. I'm just happy I don't have true tiles, that would be too much. Anyway, I'm not a fan. Okay, we got water issues for research now. That's not good. Maybe we need to revisit our priorities. Where are we? Okay, we need just a smidge of water to get that. And then I guess instead of using the toilet reed, we're gonna send the overflow into a bottle filler from the plum bathroom. So we're gonna rely on P to make research, basically. Because there's, unless I'm missing it, but that's all salt water. I don't have clean water anywhere around. It's all salty. Oh no, that's a bucket of good water. So we can get that one at least. Well, let's do that right away, shall we? Okay, I need to deliver pearl. What's pearl? Where's the other one? This one needs sushi. Right? Sushi rolls. What do I need to make sushi rolls? Oh. Yeah, and the sushi bar. So I need a cook. Which is not done yet. We got fiber, that's nice. Who got skills? Cat, you're gonna be, I don't remember. Probably gonna become a rancher, but you're gonna need to be able to swim anyway. I already got a rancher anyway, so it's not that bad. Yeah, let's just let you swim. So you can have your little swim hat like everyone. And Digby, I mean, if you're gonna be mechatronics engineer, you're gonna need to swim, but let's start with carrying stuff around. You're gonna get your trainee hat, and you're gonna be doing mostly tidying, supply and store for now. And we'll get you waterborne later. So if I want to change that to a full-blown toilet, we'll keep it there. I like where it is. We're just gonna have to change this. sieve is gonna go there. Don't have it yet because I don't have the water. That's salt water. No, we're on a mission to get water on this side. They're gonna get to it. And food is still okay-ish. Now, as far as desalination, oof. That's kind of a must. Good. Well, when we're gonna destroy the... Ah, shit, I need that thing too. Don't have the drainer. No, because I don't want to have to pipe like clean water from there to the toilet. That would be so stupid. Or it's pea water from down there. Ew. Okay, I don't like heater options. Well, that's clean water. But same difference. I mean, I would need to build a pipe all the way there. Okay. If we get rid of this guy, I put a pump there, bottle drainer. Okay, that starts to be a lot. So let's try to make mush bar forever for now. Recipe is good, right? Dirt, missing. Okay. Because we're generating way more than I expected. Disabled? What? Okay, let's change that. Maybe that's gonna help like level it down a little bit. And critter feeder, that's water too, right? Yeah. Yeah, for a place that's supposed to be under the sea, everybody's happy and singing whatever, there's not that much regular water. The other stuff is there. Like this one, I don't want to touch it because those guys basically are just pooping like O2 and everything. Similar for this place. I'm sure this one we're gonna use it. Okay, we can set it up. Let's go fancy just for funsies. There. Oh, wow. Edge of the map. Okay. Temperatures and there are decent. So I guess we're just gonna go up this way. Dig something like this, and like this. We can see on which side we want to go. I feel like that's the same biome as we got down there. We're gonna have those guys, all that good stuff. Pin pocket. What's a pin pocket? Buttery fish. Okay, so that's the Sierricans. 0.06 per cycle. Wow. That's gonna take years to get diamonds. 0.06. And that's domesticated. I'm not sure I understand what I'm looking at, seriously. Oh, I need to feed that refined carbon. Wow. Well, at least it's something that you can renew. So farming them is not out of the question. Just it's gonna be a lot of kilns and heat and whatnot, but we can deal with that. Who the... Alright, starving alert. Okay, so that's not gonna be friendly, but we can get some diamond down there. Guys, come on, there's food. Is that the one that... No, that's not the... Because there's a lead ore somewhere. Galena, that's the one. That's basically lead ore. So if you smush it... Okay, either you cook it or you smush it, it's the same thing, but I don't want to use the rock crusher for it, because sulfur, we're gonna need that, and as far as I know, we can't renew it. We don't have a sulfur geyser on this map. I don't know if we're gonna get one somewhere, so rather consider that it's not renewable. And if we look at the size, I mean, this is the edge, so probably the edge is about there. We're not that far to see side to side what we got to play with. Depth wise, I feel that I don't know if we're gonna have a magma core under that. Otherwise it's gonna be like the bees are gonna touch the ground and the abyss are gonna touch the ground. Or we got some magma under. Honestly, I want magma just to see like the new texture. I kind of seen it once and it looked very cool. Whoa. Okay. How much is that? Can you stop wiggling? Okay, 1 tile is only 120, so... So I'm gonna have to be above 100. That's gonna be able to drain. I'm getting some goop vibes with this. That you can make like vertical locks and stuff like that. The temperatures are not real nice, but if it can make like vertical locks like that, maybe there's some places it could be nice to use. get that water going? Yes. That's good. It's almost ready to get replaced. We got the sieve going now. Yay. So what I want to do with this first is we're going to move that there. Gonna have one of those, or whatever, right here. And I think we're at the point that I'm good enough to let them do what they gotta do while I go take a quick little pee break, refill, and I'll be right back. Just please don't forget to hit pause if the colony is about to die while I'm gone. Thanks ahead. Alright, one thing I totally blanked out on is rat research. Okay, I'm not gonna kill a bee or trap him into a place, but do we have something else that does rads? Anywhere except the bees? Shine bugs. That's it? Okay. Well, fine, I guess. Are we in the mood for one more dupe? I mean, Otto is making quite a point. Suit wearer, digger, iron gut, uncultured, don't care about medicine right now. That could be dupe number 6. Devin, you got... Seriously? And operating is easy to rack up, so meh. I think Otto's gonna be the one. Let's just suit him up real quick with something nice. That will do. And welcome in. Okay, so that one's good. Can dig this. Okay, and I got that wrong because I thought that this one wanted to get gasket and whatever seed for that, but I think that what we're gonna get is we're gonna get a seed for that and gaskets if we deliver pearls. So let's get the delivery on. Sushi, we're not there yet, and we still need to find the third one. And let's start moving towards the fully plumbed bathroom over here. This can go away. This can be dug out. This, we're just gonna try to keep an eye on it. I feel like we're gonna produce way too much of that. What else can we do with it? Cook it into slime. Oh, okay. But I don't have any. I don't have a good eat source for that. I mean, the hot PO2 vents at 500. That's freezing. That's 95 or 9. Oh, if that's 95, we could try to cook it with that. Plus the CSV. And the pea brine. I mean, it's in the warm biome, so maybe it's warm enough. But anyway, I don't have dust caps. I didn't see, because usually, like on regular stuff, you get buddy buds where you get dust caps, but I don't think we're getting any in this biome. I didn't see the printerceptor yet. Right, we got the TP. Okay, so we can go on this side and climb up there. So let's do that. Those guys, if I want to use them for radiation, I'm gonna need phosphorus again. So those wild stars are quite important to keep alive. What do we have? Thank you. Yeah, not smart bins, but the dumper bins would be nice to start and clean the place a little bit too. Because all that debris all over the place, I don't like it. We can destroy this. Take that out. With all the pearls we have access to, they give 50 every... Oh, 32. Okay, that takes a minute. But we already got a bit of that. Where can I see pearl? Gonna keep an eye on it since it's mealwood? Where? Okay, well we kind of need that for the sushi for the other survivor. Also want to keep an eye on buried items in the forest biome, because that could be more oxyferns. Just having like 3 or 4 of those is already a good help. Just plant them at the bottom of the map. There's no pips there, no trees. We got 2 trees there, no pips. Shit, is it pipless biomes? Okay, no, we got 1 in this. We got 2 at least. Okay, fine. And we got a bunch more trees in there, plus the fruit and everything. So that's more food. Wait, the salt snake? That's usually in the rust biome. Bleachstone. Yeah, that's gold. Okay. Those guys are not gonna like it. It's basically the salt snake broke the line between this biome and the rust one on this side. Probably too far. Yeah, it's too far. It's not that one that's... Well, I hope it's not that one that's wrapping all over the place, because that's gonna be a problem. Toasty? It's only to... What the fuck, Toasty? Come on. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's on the warmer side for sure. Got 3 clams there that just got harvested. We should be able to complete that. We're missing 1. Here we go. Yay! Oh, we got 2 coral seeds from that. Nice. Okay, and now we're up to number 2. But that one needs sushi, so it's not gonna happen right now. And the gasket, I wanted that for... I don't remember. Oh, I guess like aqua tuners and all that stuff is gonna need wood eater. We don't need. Yeah, the gasket is just basically 1 more step with plastic. Okay, fine. Was it required? Probably not, but I can live with it. There's no killer crab down there. Yeah, that's something else. Pressure is gonna have to rise on this side. What if... at least use that. Yeah, it's the line thing. Okay. Gonna have to figure out the lime thingy with the bacon fish. The salt water... It's salt water, not brine, right? Yeah, we're gonna have... We have one somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway, we don't have the gold to geotune it or whatever. So the saltwater one is gonna be really good for those guys. Problem is, we're gonna have to cool it down on the way. But with all the power we can get, I think it's fine. Let's see what we got up there. And those guys, they give what again? Mud. And you can shave them for iron. That's a lot of food. How long do they live? Only 100 cycles? Yeah, I think those guys are a go-to. They eat 20 kilos or 2 units of those. You guys are produced. Live 5 cycles, but do they have to? No, because I've seen some of those around, so they don't have to be domesticated. Okay, so I guess that's kind of like the overgrowth, that the more they go high, the more they can produce. So let's say that pea dirt, pea water. Okay, so that would be 1 tower, fully grown, domesticated, will give us basically 2.6 units per cycle. So if we go for the wild ones and we manage to get them to grow to the max, we're just gonna get 25% of that. So out of 260, we're gonna get 25, 50, 60-ish. Like 0.6 unit per cycle. And this guy needs 2 units per cycle. So you need, what, almost 4 fully grown wild for 1. That's a lot. Oh, space is right there already? Wow. Okay. Alright, well, maybe we don't need to go that far then. and focus on. We might be making too much mush bar right now. And people are idle. Okay, next task, toilet change. So we're gonna have to dive under. Let's do this. Oh wow, they're that bored. Okay. Fuck, I still don't see bees. Well, we got uranium, at least. Oh my, are we really gonna have to use the manual rod boat machine? No. I don't like that. Those guys. Yes, and do I want to do the same thing as I did with those guys and just bugs them out? Feels like I do. They would just produce their thing and nobody cares about it. So at least that's gonna be renewed water to do the research. Bare minimum. And for that we're gonna need sand, so we can dig that out. Start. Now we just need to get a tiny bit of liquid into that loop. And for that, the best thing is... where's the liquid? There. I'd rather keep an eye on it. And I did that the wrong way. Oopsie. That's what you get for not playing for 1 month. You don't remember where goes what. Well, to be fair, normally the overflow is on the pea water side, not on the clean water side, to do the bathroom read. Like, we already got so much fiber already. Oh, you feel like ballooning? Okay, fine. Everybody's getting 4 downtimes. So you can balloon up. Why are we recording? Oh, you farted? That's some nice pop teardrum waiting to happen. Wait. Isn't it like... Someone's gonna make a mess. Okay, go give balloon. What are you doing? Piece of shit. Fine, go to work. I don't care. Okay, that's good. Doesn't touch the side. No, I think I got on the bees. Oh, there's one there. I don't see any critter traps. Well, we'll let them go down all the way there. Maybe there's one on the side. I think I got. Fuck. Well, that sucks. To get this one. Did they? Okay, they can take any water. So if I don't approve it, I clean this. Okay, how those guys changed? Are they full aquatic plant now? Okay, no, it's because there's only grams of pea water. Okay. So if I go up there, I clean this. I would like to clean that too if I do that. But I could put back a wall there, crack that open, and those guys would be able to grow. This is not on the path of the water weed. And this is good enough. But we don't have access. That's not a big deal. Can do it just like... No, that's sand. Okay, so we do, let's say like this. Then we do boop, 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 like that. You're kind of trapped, right? Or not? You are trapped. Fuck. Okay. This niner there, please. Hammer, do your job. Hammer, do your fucking job. Thank you. And let's go. Congrats, you're not trapped anymore. No, that's too high. And that's mud, so that's all gonna drip if I dig. So whatever, fuck it, we lost that one. Oh, I don't want to keep it in mud. Are they all in mud? Fuck. Okay, well, gonna want to plant that somewhere else, I guess. Printing. Before we do that, let's put that back online because we're low on food. Diver is long, but you cannot build. Fuck, like late game, okay, fine, but that soon, cannot build. Nope. A cook that can't dig? I mean, she's not that bad. But a free pip is a free pip. Okay, because O2Ys were good. But we're still relying quite a bit on the oxalite. Apart from that... Okay, well, all the off-gassing there, that's a lot of O2 we're gonna get to. So I don't think that O2 is a good reason to not take a dupe. Food is a problem, yes. We're gonna get to it. And for the amount of stuff we got going, we're already at 6 dupes. I don't feel like taking another dupe, but I guess she this good? Nope. So let's take the pip. And there's plenty of space, so whatever. Find seeds, do your stuff. What are you doing? Oh, more pearls. Yeah, because we need 4 pearls per... Basically, that's our first solar panel, but solar, we need rads, right? Where's it? Yeah. Oh, and that's the new... Oops. I think, what were we doing? Bowl thingy. Yeah, okay. That's the new, like, 4 kilowatts wire. That's nice. I'm happy to get that. Otherwise, that's gonna be a long pad. But I want the critter feeder to get going on those guys so they can make dirt too, and they're gonna poop more. So I feel that for now we are not like making enough to fully sustain on that. Not sure how many I got in there. How many would I need? Just look real quick. 50 kilos, but that's dumb. That's not wild. So they're gonna make like 12.5. And you need... Okay. So you need 6 of those to not even have enough mush bar. So 6 of those guys is enough mush fry for 1 dupe if they're wild. I think it's a good backup plan, but I can't rely on that for food. Especially since we don't have a cook that can fry it now. Anyone want to be a cook? Anyone? Quinn? No, I already gave you like a bunch of shit you don't need. Auto. How do you feel about being a cook? You don't have brain anyway? So I don't mind. Good. You're now the cook. Grilling. And you're gonna be frying that mush. 8 cryos. Auto. Cooker. There we go. So that's done. And you got the cool hat to go with it. Good job. Made a what? Ah, fuck. Well, at least it's a good place to do your mess. Gotta give it to you, Igby. You took a good place to do your mess. Yeah, that's one more reason to get that thing going. But we're almost there. Okay, so you need one person that goes and crack it open. And then someone else that get the pearl. Ugh. That's a lot of labor. When compared to glass forge and stuff like that. But if we can start racking up power this way. There again, gonna need some sort of luck because I don't want to lose all my pressure. This is slowly building up. Because I think that those guys plus the like balloon fish left and right. The X-Lite is not of gassing that much. Like pressure is good. What's this? Using? So maybe we poke across this. and try to find the edge of the map on this side, and I have not seen even one. Okay, but we're not geoactive. But we've not seen like one geyser or anything yet. Ooh. Are you the guys giving squid ink? 4100. Oh, there's not that big of a gap for the living range. You're gonna have to be careful about those guys. And yeah, we need them for like the super duper food. You eat that thing, but that thing is plastic. And we can milk you for ink. Ink we can do not that much with it. Okay. And you poop abyssalite. Okay, fine. And this is the plastic thingy. So I don't want you to eat those guys, because that's my plastic. And that's the one that needs sulfur. And sulfur, we can get some, but it's not renewable unless... Ah, no, come on. Are we gonna need to make like an army of slave bionics that just exist to gunk out so we can filter it? Ugh. I mean, with all that free power, it's not that bad, because now the depotizer got no high limit. But we would need iridium or niobium to get a depotizer that would not overheat at that time. But we got the power. Power is so free on this map. Fine. Ugh. Can't believe I was saying that. Okay, bottle thingy-majingy. We need 2 batches of materials right there. Let's take the zinc. That's gonna be enough. And we can put the pea water in there right away. Got a few bottles of that, so let's just do it like that. Yeah, the more I think about it, the less I want to use this way as a path to go in. Because this is clean, this is yuck, and it's always gonna be yuck. Okay, so maybe we'll just do this instead. A little bit of pieces of this. With you guys every 2. And power, of course. But that should get us going. Okay, easy tiger on the food. Take a little chill pill, guys. Come on. Don't want to waste it. And the other thing is I want to be able to get the gasket, so I need the pulverizer. Hey Trainwreck, how's it going? Ooh, that pea brain, yeah. And that's the plastic thingamajiggy, right? Yeah, okay, and you harvest plastic right away, that's cool. So we're gonna have our first batch of plastic right there. I guess, God, you need fucking gasket for the steam turbines and everything. 2 gasket for the toilet? Fuck off. Very interesting. But anything except beginner friendly. It's clearly not made for your first time playing the game. There's so much stuff like all of the loops for food and everything. There's no like you use A to get B and that's it. You want to go from A to B, you're gonna need to reach Z for it. Like there's a lot of steps. But like O2 is free, power is free. Like with those corals plus those fishies making O2, like my algae are barely going down. Food, we're kind of on the edge, but I gotta cook now, so at least we're improving the amount of kcals we're getting from everything. But yeah, food is the big one. At least from what you can get just for free in the nature, like O2, not a big deal. Power, like all of those guys are basically power sources. I got 2 online now, like one up there, like with that thingy. So yeah, power is quite free, plus bonus points. This one I got no meteors. Oh shit, yeah, I was looking at radiation, but I'm supposed to have crash at light. I just didn't find them yet, so that's gonna be another nice one. But yeah, so with no meteors, fine. Just we're gonna get the pearls and start making like solar panels all the way across. That's gonna be a lot of power. The only other one I knew that didn't have meteors was the flipped one, but the flipped, just to get to the surface, it's something else, so... But if I understood correctly, you get no meteors only when you play on small size like that, because I'm on spaced out size. When you play on classic, you get meteors. But you have way more stuff to deal with, like you got an oil biome, you got... I don't know what else. I really feel like under the uranium and the abyss, it's gonna be the bottom of the map. I don't think I'm gonna have a magma biome, but we'll see. Well, we'll see. We can know, like, right now. No, apparently I don't have a core, so abyss and radioactive are going to be the 2 that probably are going to reach the bottom of the map, or maybe the abyss is going to sweep under or something weird like that. Like salt biome is the cold ones. I'm surprised that this guy is still alive. Yeah, exactly. Well, we have ways to deal with meteors, but they're janky. You need to either use like the turtles, those guys, you can shave them for iron, so that would be one way to get to your blast shot. You're able to make slime. Wait, you're able to make slime, get fight oil, but you don't really have access to bleach stone. No, you have access. There's another fish, I don't remember which one. There's another fish that poops, you can shave for gold or something. Where was it? It's not the bacon, right? Was it the bacon you can shave for gold? Nope. Where is it? Which one was it? I don't think it's the horsies. I'm quite sure I've seen one you can shave for gold sooner, but I don't remember which one it is. Which one was it? I don't know. Anyway. Quite sure there's one. So yeah, you can have gold, you got salt, you can make bleach stone to make phyto oil and everything, but wow, the loot behind that, just to protect your ass from meteors. Ouch. Okay, that's a plant smusher. No, not yet. Oh, we get the park sign. Okay, plants. Where can we squeeze in something worth it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Could we make it there? Let's say we do this. Chef life? That looks fine. Well, I got a few also I got on Epic that I want to get to. Like, they look fun and everything, but time and whatnot. 20 tiles too big? Fuck. How do I do that? 20 tiles is a lot to chop out. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Don't even need to do that. That should make it a nature reserve. Oh, I like those little like simulator game, just brain dead moments, relax. There's a few of those I tried recently, like Electrician Simulator also. I did what? 3, 4 streams on that? I think number 3 went out recently on YouTube. No one. Bitch, please. Okay, but that's not good. No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That works. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, it can be rough. Yeah, maybe. There's another one I tried, was definitely not fried chicken. Felt like a 8-bit art schedule 1 ripoff, and not at all. It's way too deep. Like, I was brain dead one evening. I said, hey, you know what, let's give it a try. Nope, forget it. brain is not there for that. It was fun, but way over what I was expecting from the game. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like it when the Sims, they have like a lot of stuff included, but at the same time it's not too overwhelming. Like, you know, you can just play casual, but if you want to go like deep dive, fine, you can do it too. Gonna have to box this one up. Eight cells. I'm starting to think maybe make just like I did for those guys. So if I move the water or anything, like they're gonna have their little happy boxes and be able to keep like farting O2. Maybe with those stars, make something similar with those guys. Because we're gonna have to get onto the lime. But the problem is, with those guys, if they need 8 tiles each, 25 cycles, they're gonna poop out fast. Basically, it's Pacus that do something else. So I want at least 16 tiles to be sure that they don't extinguish over time. So each of those wild would need a 16 tile box with one of those guys at least in, and then it would be like self-sustaining. That starts to be a lot of space. You guys are just bored, or you're just bored? Okay, fine. We'll find you something to do. Well, at least this is getting cleaned out. Let's do pea water in there. Why the toot? Come on. And now this is gonna get going. Oh, that wasn't much. Can we get a bit more water, please? Received, max 5, min 3. But as you unlock stuff, can you put more than 5 items on the menu, or you always have to pick like the 5 you want to do? Come on, like it's that bottle we need in there. Come on, guys. You suck. Okay. Okay, so like the clams, the corals, everything that's tree-wide, it builds up. Wait, I probably need that for those two. Oh. Wait a minute. Did they make the Megaphron need those guys? Okay, no, okay, good. Looks like they kept the stuff separated. What? Big room. There's a conflict with that. Come on. Oh, good. Water is flowing. Perfect. So we can finish. No, we'll keep bringing up all the pea water we got around, but this is gonna go away. And here we go. Ace of flush. Flush ace. Royal flush. Almost there. Good job. The ace of flush. Wow. Yep. It's been a minute since I played. Alright, so we got plum bedroom. We got, dare I say, a kitchen. Got somewhat of a food source, but for that we need the... Alright. Have fun with the kitchen. Don't need that, don't need that. And now we're gonna have the double pooping dueling contest when they happen. And probably we can start just doing that a little bit and that a little bit. Just start cleaning around the start. We're gonna have to figure out what we want to do for the base. For sure we want private bedrooms with those super cool beds we got with that DLC. Then, I mean, bitch chairs, sure, like those ones, they're a bitch to take care of, but they're worth it. And I don't want to remove this one, let's be clear. Because I don't think that's a skin that you can reuse. Yeah, you got that one and that's it. So if you remove this one, you lost it. So we could put some more, we can put lights on it, whatever, but this one is staying. Kind of like, and then when I did the Frosty, we kept like the coat rack just for fun till the end of it. I want to keep this one around, so this is not moving. Will I regret it later? Maybe, but we're gonna live with it. Oh yeah, and I need those bins to start cleaning the place. It's in... Ugh. Well, I also kind of need to decide. Here we go, nature reserve. I also kind of need to decide where I want to make my infinite storage, because we're quite close to the top of the map. Yeah, we don't. Teleporters are... Okay, that one's far. So let's not consider that one. That's future me problem if we decide to use it. So I think that getting my base maybe like somewhere in this zone would be decent. Do we have the blue thingies there? Yeah, we got 2 we can save. But that sucks, they always in sand, so we always need like 2 more tiles. Or we can try to do some pip shenanigans to plant them. Because basically I think the best way forward for that would be we plant those guys. Like we decide we have a floor somewhere. If we do... There's not much in this. Well, there's this guy, there's this guy. Maybe like this being the roof. And we use this block for the base, something like that. Okay, sure, we're gonna have to move those 2 guys, but like 800 tiles for a base with target is not to go too high on dupe numbers. That could do it. Worst case, we got a bit of wiggle room to this side. So yeah, basically between this turbine and the TP, we could do that. Otherwise, oh, gotta print. Okay, fine, I get it, sure. Yes, yes, one day I'll get a bionic on that mess. Today is not that day. No, not happening. Okay, let's remove anything that's forever food from there. And yeah, I want to go this way to see what's up. So let's just go like this. Because I've still not found even one vent or geyser. Like we got all those thingies, but this needs diamond and every... Wait, what's that? Oh, that's the odd version of those guys. They consume the sulfur to give me obsidian. I don't give a shit. And the mold, what do you do with that mold? That's the gold. That's where you get the gold. Okay. So yeah, technically we could... Hey, that's plastic. Saw that. I just want to know how much it is. 200? Sweet. Well, okay, if plastic can appear out of nowhere like that, I kind of understand why now you need to... Blubloom! Double bloom! I found it! What does it do again? It does... Sweet fuck all. Just gives you light. Alright, fine. Just for the name, it's worth it. But, yeah, so... What I was saying is, yeah, I get it. Like, if you get plastic for free like that, the gasket step is kind of normal. I'm not super duper big fan of it, but I can understand now. And we got the plant musher. We don't get one for this pack. And what did we want to mush? I forgot. We wanted to mush latex. That guy. The wood to get latex. Latex, we need the vulcanizer. With the vulcanizer, we get rubber. Rubber is doing a lot of cool stuff. It's an insulator. Oh, you can use it for the nose cone? Okay. And solid. Okay, so you can use it for a bunch of shit, I guess. But does it count as plastic? Is it part of a plastic lineup? No. Okay. Okay. So we still need the plastic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was not expecting to not need plastic, just I felt like rubber could be a plan B. So I'm gonna leave you guys with Hammer. I need a little pee break. And I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. And everybody's idle, so let's go research. We want to make rubber. So, smelting. Vulcanizer. What do we need to build that? Starving? Fuck it. You got food, find it. Refined. Okay, we're gonna make 4 batches. Water. We're looking at... Yeah, it's gonna go down fast. But at least we're gonna have the overflow from the P to make our research, but that's about it. We can take this out. Except this. Don't trust local. No. Come on, no. Okay, plants, no. That's a no. And hopefully this little guy is gonna plant us some random food here and there. So we're still decent. And we got all of that. Oh, critter feeder, we got that. No? What? Wait a minute. Okay, well, no. I want to go to the gasket. Or at least the rubber. Can make it a little bit more mush. We got the mucin for it. Let's make just like, I don't know, 10. Don't want to make it too fast because it's going to spoil anyway. We're going to have fish and stuff dying that Otto is going to cook there. I mean, nature will provide. We don't have to be too stressed about making it. We just got to be careful about what we're getting. And plant smusher. Well, we can do it there. Let's say we give you a roof. About... Nope, we have to go there. Something like this. Doesn't need to be a 9. In a perfect world, I don't want to touch the natural back wall until we really have to. Wait, that's not the right thing. Thank you. Gas-wise, we're in CO2. Okay. We got rot. Fuck. Crabbies. Well, we're about to have the critter feeder. So we're gonna finish those research. Then critter feeder, we can put 1 there for rot piles. You, sir. Why are you there and not here? Because we can't, okay. I'm kind of disappointed that we don't get an aquatic one for that with the latex and everything, but it is what it is. Do we get one that we can find? Yeah, sure. That's the most important thing right now. Nope. Oh, that sucks. Too bad. Alright, it's going. Well, we got one left. Where's it? The saltwater's ocean biome. But it's... I don't want to deal with that. How do we get in there without making a mess? Short insert, you don't. Fuck. Because the biggest reason is I'd like to save the fish. Not that I care that much about the poke shell. Problem is he's gonna poop an egg and he's gonna kill the fishes. I don't think I got pacus elsewhere. Well, that's the edge of the map. Okay, there's tons of pips in there, so maybe we can keep on the exploration digs this way. We still didn't find any geysers. That's getting just a smidge annoying, seriously. One cool thing I like is temperatures are not that brutal. Like if you compare to Frosty or Dinos, that everything gets super toasty, the other one's super cold. Just dealing with the blast of new stuff, the water and everything first. Just the texture. To remember that salt water is blue, that's just breaking my head. I don't hate it, I just need to get used to it. I'm not complaining, just need to get used to it. We can go down this way, go in this way, go in this way. That would be... Let's say we put this guy right there, this guy right there, and this guy right there. Then we're gonna keep exploring this way. This is gonna provide us with O2 and everything. Like the need for a suit to go upwards, it's not there. I feel like this zone, with Toasty, like we're gonna have steamy surprises down there, like stuff like that that are not listed on whatever you get there. I feel like we're gonna have a little surprise of heat or whatever down there. Already this one is pooping out. I think it's at 100 degrees. I remember seeing that somewhere. I think that it was before it was blocked. It was emitting natural gas at 100 degrees. As long as we... Oh, but that's renewable sulfur. And we needed sulfur for... this guy. I wouldn't domesticate it. Those guys are plastic. Okay. That double whammy on the decor. Frankie and Max are making good arguments to join the party. But I feel like with the easy access, we're gonna have to slime and everything. There's a lot of slime. You see where I'm going with that. I just can't say no. There's too much slime access in this pack to say no to mushrooms. And that's another super gold pocket. Okay. And we still did not find any vent or geyser. What the fuck? Like, I understand this. To be honest, like this thermal gas fissure or those springs, whatever, I feel like they should be in this list, kind of like the leaky fissure. Yeah, I guess that's a leaky fissure remodeled into the thermal gas one, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I feel like they should be on the thing there. So I could have had question marks or something before I found it, because that's basically a source of something. Just now it's clogged, not by overpressure, it's just clogged because the buildup. So it's a way different taming method, but it exists. Shellfish, we're gonna make cooked seafood with that too. Thank you. We're starting to get mold, so we're gonna put it in there. I don't want to have it crying all the time because it's out of whatever, so I'm just gonna put it as we get it. Ooh, fire poles. Sure, don't mind if I do. Okay, so I guess that's the same biome linking together. But before I go in there, I want suits. Basically, like temperature is going to be too high. I don't want to go across this or this. I guess suits go there. So we want to go down this way. And then we get suits there to go in. Apart from that, everything else is decent temperature wise. The air, we can bring it around. Little pumps left and right for gas management. So yeah, it's, oh, that's nice. That, you know, like, well, okay, to be fair, also I come out of a run on the my first run on the frosty planet, so yeah, temperatures were something else to deal with. But having no real zone where tubes are like a danger of scalding or freezing. And even better, what I could do, yeah, second lock there with vacuum in between to get into the bees so we don't cook that, especially since, I don't know, maybe this is gonna win the temperature war. It's not a volcanic biome or whatever, it's just a forest, so not that big of a deal. I just don't want to kill this, because I'm surprised by the amount of story traits I got on my starter planet. Because on spaced out like that, it can go very far. Until you find like George or whatever. But I still don't see a Printerceptor. Biobots is nice, don't get me wrong. But there again, we're only gonna have the few seeds we're gonna get in there. That's clean. Galena. No, it's Galinda. Sorry, just watched Wicked too many times with my kids. It's Galinda. The bitch. Alright, so this is coming online. They're on it. If we put this higher, think he's gonna go there so someone else could do this side. Because I'm not preventing anyone except... I think it's Kai that's slow learner. So I told him you don't do research, but anyone else can do the basic one. So Quinn should be doing this one instead. That'd be better. Okay, so we can do that. We can have a tank there. And this is gonna go into the vulcanizer. So that's rubber. And did we get the critter thingy-majiggy yet? No. God. Oh, because we're getting water from miles away. That's not helping. Alright, just try to catch back a little bit on the bingo while this was going on. And we're gonna look at the sink. Hey Gender, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How's the beaver life treating you? Having a good time? Ooh. Oh, it's been forever, but... Well, first, it's been a month I could not play anything, almost. And yeah, beavers took a step back, just... Personal grudge with the new stuff on the water beavers. I'm like, ah, come on. So, got me a bit out of playing it. I want to get back to it, just... didn't get, and we got that brand new wonderful DLC today, not even 12 hours ago. Very fun. Now dupes can swim. And it's a load of critters, plants, like it's basically a brand new game. It's very forgiving in some aspects. Like O2 was not a big issue with those guys pooping it a lot, but I tried to stay at a low level of dupes. Oh, you started, Oni? Ooh. How do you like it? Oh, it's super nice. Yeah, that's the game that got me out of Timberborn. Long story short, so yeah. You see where I come from on that one. And this pack is just amazing. The art on it, everything. Well, long story short, this pack used to be a mod. Hey to me, welcome in. Like, this used to be a mod, and Clay decided to poke the guy that did the mod. Was like, you know what? We're buying it. It's gonna be a DLC. How would you like to work with us to make it happen? Something like that. It's amazing. And I got a lot of mods from that modder that are like, the art is there, everything is so wonderful. So when I heard that, okay, that's gonna happen, yeah, TB should do that. Well, first I think all the factions, that should happen at some point. Like, only 2 factions for a game that big, it's kind of a waste. Ooh, talking about waste, forgot to poop. Yeah, my biggest challenge right now is I'm just trying to figure out how to move around without mixing my liquids too much, because that's something that, sure, fine, you can do it, it's not that big of a deal, but after just sorting it out and unmixing everything is a bit tedious. So, well, with everything water based, it's not that bad. You can put it like all on the same line, but still, it's a lot of liquids to move around. And we got a little forest biome, super cool. We got pips and no meteors on that one. Quite happy about it. So the idea is to go solar power plus those turbines. Free power forever, not too complicated. I can live with that. We just have to get everything going. And probably what I want to do is to move my base, let's say between, like, that's gonna be this turbine and the teleporter right there. So move, like, have a block base in this zone where we do the basics and then go outside for everything else. Something like that. Probably this zone on the right is going to be for, like, the power spine to go up and down, and rockets, whatever, we can do it upstairs. The goal is mainly to try bits and pieces of everything that we got going with the new DLC, so space is not that big of a deal unless they change something to rockets, but as far as I know, nothing changed rocket wise since the last update. Yay! Give me my rubber. Got 14 batches to do. Okay, don't stress about it. It took me over 2,000 hours in game before doing my first rocket. So don't stress about it. it's a fun part of the game, but there's a lot of stuff you can do also before that and still have a ton of fun. On base game, rockets are, I don't want to say less fun, but they're less complex. Like, I started on Spaced Out, and once I got to rockets, it was amazing. But the space trips and everything is way more simple on base game. So give or take, just don't stress about it. There's other stuff to do before that. Yeah, okay, so research is much easier on base game because you can do everything with just dirt and water. So that's cool. Yeah, and space is... because technically on base game, when you get to your space map, I don't want to spoil it or anything, but it's not going to look like this. This is the spaced out one where you have to go like over and everything. On base game, it's really like almost 1D, so you just need to go as far as you can to get to one of the goals that is... oh cool, I can see that one there. Sorry, I was saying the breach of temporal tear. Like, you're gonna have that too, the Great Escape, but you're not gonna have to establish colonies, you don't have to open up the tear, you just have to breach it. Yeah, it's a process. But in case of doubt, if you don't know what to do, and you guys have food and air, just look at what you need to build a rocket. That's it. In case of doubt, build a rocket. Why are you not getting latex? Where is the... what the fuck is going on? Aren't you guys jumping? Oh, research. Next one, feeder. Alright, well, I'm gonna be sleepy time soon also. Tomorrow the kids, they have a day off of school, so want to bring them to... they have like this Harry Potter thingy downtown, so would like to bring them there tomorrow morning, so I'm not gonna last way much longer. But I at least want to get that online first. And hopefully put a critter feeder there and there. Worst case, it's going to be first thing tomorrow. Yeah, no, it's not a reading thingy. It's really like the Harry Potter exhibit, exposition, whatever, like kind of museum immersion thing they have in downtown Montreal. So we need like 1 hour to get there. The thing is 1 or 2 hours. Then we need to come back, have food and whatnot. So not sure what time I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow, but sure, I'm getting back on that. I totally forgot about it. Like, my girlfriend reminded me at like some time after dinner. I was like, ooh, okay, that changes the plan just a little bit. Because otherwise I was going for like a good like 5-6 hours this evening, but not happening. Good night, Kender. Thanks again for the raid. Okay, they're really just grabbing the water and shit, or... Okay, no, we're still digging up there. Okay, anyway, that's wasted. So let's keep going this way. Yeah, rats won't be too bad. O2, it's slowly spreading. Maybe if I do something like this, just to help the CO2 go to the oxyfern down there. Are you gonna be able to go there? It should be fine. Good. So everything that's like deep breed up there is going to be able to go down a bit nicer. Same thing with this. Ah, same problem. Don't. We have another big one of those, but those they produce seed, so that's nice. So we can up our rubber production. I think that's it, because they're in my starter biome. Unless... Nope. That's it, we only got 3. Well, it's a good start. If I can keep them going, they're gonna give me 700 per 40 cycles, but that's 1-to-1, right? No. That's 1-to-1. And for 1 gas kit, fuck, forgot to build the thing, to build the thing, to do the thing. Crafting. There. Alright, that's janky, but I like it. For temporaries, it does the trick. This one's gonna put them out in bottles. I guess so. Can we do it in the emulsifier and then it gets piped? Oh, that's too bad. That could have been nice. Because now that means they always have to play with the rubber all the time. So I'm gonna want this beside this with a sweeper and all the junk. Well, otherwise it was a pipe to a bottle to any way they're gonna move it, so... Because I don't think the sweeper is gonna be able to grab those bottles. Now this is gonna make rubber gasket. Well, it's also about making the rubber suit. If I want to go bionic, we need the suits. Where's everyone? Okay, they're busy with like level 1 shit, so they're pretty much ready to go idle. Let's take a little souvenir picture while I think about it. It ain't much, but I'm happy about it. And this is most probably where I'm gonna call it too, because it's that time. It's midnight. Don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. There's still a lot to explore. I think we're gonna be able, if we get the suit station online, we should be able to get suits to go down to the abyss and the bees. Food is wiggling just at the edge. O2 we're good, so we're gonna have to pump out what we produce. Gonna have to be careful about that one because it's gonna thin out the air quite some bit. I think it's fine. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So, let's see. Well, look who's playing Oni again. Okay, let's go say hi to Nether. It's been forever since I've raided him. And I'll be back tomorrow, not sure when, with more of that. Be sure to have your little bell thingy-majiggy ready to ring. YouTube wise, I'll try to upload those as fast as I can, but give me a minute. I think that the one from this afternoon is already online, so this one probably tomorrow, worst case Saturday, and worst case come and see it live on Twitch, Kick, or no, I don't have YouTube live yet. So have a wonderful whatever fits your time zone, and we'll be back with this tomorrow. Bye bye.